Giving away. Hi, good morning, everybody. I think we're live.
Yep.
That one, I didn't even see that one coming. So, frantically busy as always. We're just getting ready. I see there's a few of you waiting already. Morning, Rob. Morning, David. Morning, Jim. Busy week here at Elite Koi. We've got 20 toe-size fish for you this morning. Dex picked some absolute cracking fish out. Already quite a lot of interest and bidding going on the koi auction now. So we'll refer back to there like we always do and see what the bids are. Numbers are growing. So just before we get going, the fourth person to tell me what my number one water parameter test is going to win 1 kg of easy mix. So the fourth person to tell me, if I could only pick one water test, which one would it be? This one should be pretty simple for you guys.
You nearly slipped up and said it.
Oh, well, nearly. Yeah, can't make it too early. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Ben Sellens. Well done, Ben. KH, of course. We're going to send you a kg of, or we'll put it in with your next fish, Ben. Whatever. We're going to send you a kg of the Easy Mix. And the reason I've picked Easy Mix at this time of the year is it's a mixture of Gold Plus and 30% sinking pellet. So if you've got a lot of fish and they're starting to get quite feisty now when they're feeding, the introduction of the easy food will just split the pack up. Some will go down and it reduces the competition a little bit for the food. So if you're finding that your fish are crashing around and getting a bit over enthusiastic at feed time, add some of the Takazumi Easy to it, or some of the Elite Koi Essentials. That's a bigger pellet that sinks as well. So, well done. Big numbers now. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Morning, Caroline, Wayne, Trevor, Ben. Trevor, unfortunately, Trevor's had a heron attack this morning. So, hope you get that sorted, Trevor. Some good tips for people with herons is get some monofilament fishing line and zigzag it between your fence posts so it's above head height. That will always keep them out. You can't beat a net, unfortunately. If you know the herring's there, it's probably best to put a net on just while you deal with the problem of him coming into the garden. So, where are we going to start? There we go. We've already started.
Yeah,
Ben's.
This one had a pre-bid on with Tessa Fearless at £45.
Yes, a beautiful Ginrin Chigoi. Toe size 21 centimetres, very reasonable size. There's a pond full of these at pond 12 now. If anybody wants to come along and pick, you're welcome to. This one for the auction, I think you've picked some good fish this week, Deck.
Yeah.
So Ginrin Chigoi, £45 with Tessa. Bit away, folks. So Michael's back today.
Is he back today?
He's back today, yeah. So he'll be all depressed next week and coming into the auction. Yeah, Tracy's just reminded me to remind everybody about the time lag. So we are running the auction across Facebook and YouTube. If you're new to the auction, if you know you're going to be bidding on fish, the best bet is to go over onto Facebook. It's a slightly lesser time delay than what it is YouTube. YouTube is a better quality video, so that's why there's that little time lag there. What we'll do is we'll ask everybody to let us know when they're finished bidding, and then that just allows us to make sure that nobody gets disappointed on YouTube or Facebook if they're trying to bid last minute. So
It is still with Tessa at £45. You can steal it for £1.
Yeah, that's a nice fish, that Ginrin Chigoi. And these look fantastic as Nisai koi. Maruhiro Ginrin Chigoi are very, very good. See how strong the Ginrin is on the fish. The Ginrin is the term that we use for that silver reflective scale. Maruhiro's Ginrin are very, very strong. And effectively, that's all it is. It's a mirror that just shines the light back at you as you're looking at it. You get slightly different types of Ginrin as well. You can get a pale Ginrin. I'm not fully familiar with the term for this one, but just beautiful fish. And if you see these fish at Nisai, I think Keith got the last two Nisai Ginrin Chigoi from Maruhiro from Pond 8. They're beautiful koi. They grow well, they're friendly, all that type of stuff. So Paul's just saying Facebook is behind YouTube is in this morning. So thanks for that, Paul. Here's Martin with £47. So how many have you got Chigois in the pond? It's quite commonly known or accepted that Chigois are a friendly koi, and they're quite confident fish. So in terms of that, if you've got fish in the pond and they're quite shy, it's quite often suggested that you add a Chigoi to the pond to build the confidence in the other fish, and it usually does work. I think you've got Chigoi in your pond.
Yeah. I think I've got 3 in my pond as well.
Yeah,
I've got a Maruhiro Ginrin one that's 24 cm when I got it off you, and it's now like 56.
Yeah, 56. Yeah. And we saw a couple on the TikTok live. Brian brought that one in to show us 22 centimetres when he got it 52 centimetres now. Yeah. And that's not the biggest pond, but the fish is just absolutely awesome. So Keith said he's got 5 of them. Morning, Mick. So yeah, Chigois, every pond should have one, certainly. Single coloured koi. They always do seem to grow a little bit bigger than the traditional ghost Sankeys. I don't know if that's just a trick of the eye or what. So Martin, you have chocolate Chigoi and it's really friendly, always the first up for food. So it looks like there is some truth in the statements about them being friendly koi, that type of thing. So 47 with Martin. I don't think we've got anybody else.
No one else is bidding.
No one, no. So morning, Darren. So £47 with Martin. I'm going to say going once, going twice, 3 times. There you go, Martin. Well done. You've got a Ginrin Chigoi now, chocolate Chigoi. Oh, you just missed out there, Andrew. Unlucky. Don't leave it too late to bid, folks, because once the hammer goes down, I can only go by what's on my screen here. And that came in just after the hammer had gone down.
Speaking about Yamabuki's earlier, I think Ginrin one's up next.
Is that the one I picked?
Yeah.
Yes, a Ginrin Yamabuki. On the WhatsApp group, of course, the guys did a bit of a poll to see what fish people were looking for. And this one came up quite a few times. Ginrin Yamabuki Ogun. Again, Ginrin from Mario. You can see how strong it is down that fish. Yamabuki Ogun is a metallic yellow koi. You can tell that. Look at them pectoral fins; they look solid in nature.
This one is started up at £25 with Paul Whitman.
So Paul Whitman's got this one at £25.
Ginrin Yamabuki from Maruhiro, currently 17 centimetres.
Yeah. So, and of course, you know how well Maruhiro Yamabuki's grow. They've got that 4-year-old in pond 10, which I'm very tempted to take home. I've got to say. Amazing fish, Yamabuki Ogun. Again, the same as, it's a yellow Chigoi, isn't it, really? When you're looking at a Ginrin yellow Chigoi, it's just a solid colour. Well, it's metallic. A Chigoi isn't metallic, so I probably am wrong in saying that. So Anthony's gone 27.
Nice clean peg fins.
It is. You can see what I love about these fish. Tebow did an article in his magazine about the fukuin on Yamabuki, and that is where it's the raised skin around each scale, and the scale Tebow goes into it in much greater depth than I can. The scale looks like it's sunken in around that frame of it, and I think he said it's almost hypnotic, isn't it? Yeah. And that's what I find with these big single coloured kois, that if I focus in on the single individual scales.
Well, the single colour, you can still see, like say, the scalation and the colouring and how it fades in and out.
And I think to get them right, they're probably harder to get right than what they are Go Sankeys, because a Go Sankey or Showa Kahaku, they've got patterns that they can hide behind.
Yeah.
These, all they can show you is that beautiful colour that's going.
Especially when you throw the Ginman in with it as well, you get that mirrored effect.
Yeah, yeah. So Ben's got this one at 35 now. Anthony's finished. Thank you for that. You just see there, just pop Anthony's thumb up, please, Deck. So whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, once I see that, I know you finished bidding and I can confidently move on. So £35 with Ben. We're not going to hang around too long because we've got 20 fish to do. We're also going to, I might do the plaque next.
Yeah.
Let's do a plaque next. And also, I'm going to offer one of Will's Coy's bonsai trees that's just been listed onto the website this morning. If you want to see either any of the trees or plaques that are listed on the website, then search either wire tree on the website or plaque, and it'll take you to the two collection pages for Ben and Will. So Paul's gone £30. No, sorry, Ben's at £35.
Paul's give us a thumbs up. So it is with Ben at £35.
So let's get this one ended. Last call, folks. If you want to bid, make it now. I'm going to end this one pretty soon. I'm going to say going once, going twice, going 3 times, and that one's for you, Ben. Well done. I bet Sharon will be thrilled with that one. Yes. Yeah. So what other varieties came out in the poll? Can you remember? So of course Ben's here this morning just in case we get overrun again. Deck can go and help Tracy, and Ben's going to jump in. We might see if we can get him in anyway soon to do his plaque. Paul has just said definitely recommend all plaques and wire trees to go with your coys. They all complement each other so well. Yeah, certainly do, Paula. You know, I'm thrilled to bits on my pond. It's like I'm in awe of the plaques and the trees as much as I am the koi.
I'm just waiting for one of your plaques to get knocked in. Not worried about on the edge of the pond like that.
So, yeah, Will's just put, Ben said he's buying us a tomahawk steak for the barbecue.
Depends how much the black also. Kawaku was another popular. I think Kawaku was the most popular on the poll.
Kawaku, the most popular. Right, we'll have to see what we can.
Will did start up at £20, and then Anthony jumped in at 25 on this Gimrin Achiever, currently 19 centimetres.
Yeah. So again, if you look at this fish, we've had 3 Ginrin koi from Pond of Marahiro fish so far, and look how strong that shine is on them scales. It's Ginrin fish are absolutely phenomenal. There's a word that I managed to say this morning. Really, really good. Lovely pattern on this one. Achiever roughly translates to autumn leaf on the water. I say roughly because it's not an exact translation. But this pattern, you can see you've got the grey skin of the Saragoi in between that beautiful chocolate brown, almost chestnut colour of the Achiever. So I always think with these, you're getting half Chagoi and half Saragoi. I think you get 2 koi for the price of one. It is one of my favourite varieties, and particularly when they're this beautiful chestnut colour. But if they are a little bit pale and you've got them, towards the end of the season, that colour does seem to develop, doesn't it? And richen, yeah. Just like the leaves on the trees, fallen leaf on the water. Yeah. So
Victoria's gone 30.
Yeah, Victoria's gone 30. Victoria, the fishing pond 9 are now released and ready to go. I've got that one. I know which one that you want. Anybody else? Pond 9, the fish from Yamanaka Oya. There's quite a few fish in Pond 9. If you dash down, you're going to get first pick on them fish, except for the one that Victoria's earmarked. Some amazing fish in there, and there's some beautiful Midori going there, which is a green coloured koi. Quite rare Midori koi. We don't see
many here.
No. And there's scaled fish in there, and also Deutz Midori koi. So head down and have a look. They're going to be priced at just £30 a fish.
So it is with Anthony at £31. You can steal it for £1.
I like this. I like the shape of this. I think the pattern almost gives it an arrowhead feel. running through the water. Yeah, yeah. Probably a male koi. Looking at it's 19 centimeters, so it's not a tiny toe size. It's a reasonable size. Got nice balanced colour in each pectoral fin. Yeah, really, really nice koi. All of them are in pond 12, and like I say, they're all released now. So if you come down and have a look, everything in pond 12 is released for sale. Pond 9 in the doorway is released for sale, and the other new arrivals will be released sometime during the week. So I think Ben and Rob's going to be doing some auctions with the Marahiro, Nisai and Tosai through the WhatsApp group. If you are a customer of Elite Koi and you want to join that WhatsApp group, there is the number scrolling along the bottom of the screen. We've put a few new rules in, and one of the rules now is that you must have purchased something within the 12 months to remain in that WhatsApp group.
So we will at £35. Anthony's given us a thumbs up. Just waiting on Victoria to come back.
I'll take a breath and have a drink of my coffee.
So it is with Will at £35. Are you coming back, Victoria?
Biscuits with the coffee.
Biscuits with the coffee, so yeah. Yeah, so it's we've got the TikTok shop live coming at 12:30 today. I've got 9 or 10 bits and pieces in there. TikTok shop with 10% discount off while we're live. If you want to take advantage of that, then head over to TikTok and search The Only Way is Koi. Follow us on there. That's Elite Koi's TikTok name is The Only Way is Koi. And then you'll get some good offers in there as well. So I think we're just about all done. Victoria, you finished? Give us a thumbs up if you are. Anthony's finished. It's with Will at £35. Future champ there, Will, do you think? Victoria's gone 38.
Nick's here just asking again if you can repeat that rule again, Chris. I'm sure for the WhatsApp. Yeah,
for the WhatsApp group. So so you need to have been a customer within the last 12 months at Elite Koi. It doesn't include The Only Way is Koi. TikTok, of course, is a separate entity to Elite Koi. But certainly, yes, if anybody's been removed and they think I've done it wrongly, then please send me a message and then we'll get that put over to you. We had to do it. Unfortunately, I went through the members, and there was members in there that passed away. So it's kind of like, all the messages must still be pinging and pinging and pinging through. And just to keep it tidy and keep the community safe, we made that decision just to change the rules and that type of thing. If it's open for debate on there, if anybody wants to debate the rule changes within the group, I'm absolutely happy for that to happen. We've got to have some structure to it though, so that's the reason that we've done it.
Yeah, you're all good, Nick.
Yeah. Of course, one of the best ways to be in that WhatsApp group is to join the subscribers club, the Elite Koi Club. You get lots of help and advice one-on-one. If there's any problems, I had to dash over to a customer or member on yesterday who had white spot in the pond, and he was really concerned about losing his fish. So we dropped everything. Tracy and Deck covered the shop, and I shot over to get him sorted out. So Will's finished there. It is with Vic at 38. Trevor's coming now at £40. Good evening, Trevor. Good evening. Good morning, Trevor. Yeah, beautiful Ginrin Achiever. Marahiro, 19 centimetre. Do you want to just help Tracy? So £40 with Trevor. Victoria's finished. Thank you, Trevor. Victoria. So I'm going to say it's with Trevor at £40. Anybody else? In fact, I'm just going to let this one play around until Deck comes back, so I don't get in a kerfuffle like I did last week. So still with Trevor at £40. As soon as Deck gets back, I'm going to end this one. I'm going to say going once, going twice. Deck's back, going 3 times. Sold to Trevor. Well done, Trevor. Oh, right. So next up is one of the faves. We'll do this one, and then we're going to do one of the plaques, and keep watching for the tree. We'll get the tree up. I'm going to do that Dutch style, the tree. So it'll be Dutch style, mine, first person to say mine will win it. If it does get removed and you miss out on it, then it will be available back on the website along with the plaques that Ben's doing. Remember, just search on the website, use the search function for wire trees or plaques if you want to have a look at the collection pages. So you're welcome, Trevor. Best fishes. Next up, there's one of the favourites. There's a lot of tussle on this one on the Facebook group. It's a Missouri Ogun. Mizzou.
It's with Ben Strafford at £80 to start us off.
Yeah, it's £80. It's a 19 centimetre toe sign Marahiro. These fish are pretty good. It's when I look at these, I always think of a Deutz Akamatsuba. Beautiful orange. I'm not going to say red. Beautiful deep orange colour. It's displaying, and then the scales that are running down the backbone they're kind of like filled with sumi black. Gives the fish like a prehistoric feel, like an armoured plating look on it. But the colour is intense in these, and they really do stand out in the pond. I think the last person to have one, there was a few. We managed to get hold of some a few years ago while we were in Japan, and they was tough to find, weren't they? We couldn't really find them. Keith took the last one last year, and it's one of the first fish I spot when he shows us his pond is the Mizzou Ogun.
We had the Key Mizuo and the Shiro Mizuo as well, didn't we? Which was nice.
Yeah, they're quite rare beasts. But coming up next week, I know that in the Marahiro quarantine ponds, there's quite a few Mizzou Ogun in there, including Key Mizzou. I don't know if there's any Shiro Mizzou, white Mizzou. But keep watching, keep coming back, folks. If there is something that you like, use the polls and the surveys that the lads are putting out in the WhatsApp group to let us know what you'd like to see in the auctions, and then we can make it happen. So good morning, Edward. So £80 with Ben. I think this one's just about at its limit. Is there any more in it?
Rob was not keen on this. He's over.
Yeah, we haven't seen Rob yet this morning. He must.
I think he did say hello.
He was winding Ben up in the WhatsApp this morning.
Yeah, Rob has been in the stream. He said one of my favourites on the Gimrin Achieva. Nick Free.
All mix coming now at 85. Yeah, Mizzou Ogun. These fish are ideal for the photo shows. You get a good image of that. I can't think we've ever seen one entered into the photo show. Mizzou Ogun.
I think there was when
one of the early ones last year, maybe.
I think once we got them back and they went through the quarantine and the people who requested them took there, I think there was a couple which got re-entered back in.
Yeah, they're quite a rare beast in terms of fish, but they're quite unique. They're quite special fish, I think. So Caroline's gone 90. Good morning, Alan's Japanese koi again. Nick, we've got a bit of a surprise next time you're over. We've got quite a few tan shows in quarantine at the minute. Good fish. They're not going to be mega expensive either. So keep watching, Nick. If you come over, I'll show you them, or one of the lads will show you them where they are. Mick's gone 95. Next photo show is the 26th of July. So what's going to happen over the next month? So me and Tracy are away for a couple of weeks. It'll be Deck, Michael, Ben, Rob, and everybody helping out with the Saturday morning auctions. We're going to keep the gates shut until 12:30 just to help out, so that everything can be kind of like done properly without people dashing around and all the rest of it. So if you are coming down to the shop, either speak to Michael, Deck, and see if you can come down and help out. Or the other thing is the shop, the gates will be closed until 12:30, just to take the pressure off the lads. When we get back, the 26th of July is the summer photo show, to start getting your images together now. Michael will release the details while I'm away of how to enter. And then speaking to Paula last week on the live stream, we're going to be doing a barbecue in the afternoon of the 26th. So if you can come along, get yourself booked into the hotel. We'll have a barbecue and a show party when the day's finished.
Will's going to be here with his trees.
Yeah, Will's bringing his trees. He's got some really special, beautiful trees that are going to be auctioned throughout the day. And we'll start showing you images of these as we're getting closer to the event. You'll be bringing some special plaques.
We can see what we've got.
See what we've got.
Comprise our flora.
Yeah.
Busy painting at the minute.
Hi, I have some fish sent out to me as received shipping email, but don't say who from. Cheers. Richard, can you give us a call on that number, please?
Yeah, we won't send any fish out to anyone without contacting you first, Richard.
Yeah, we
confirm.
Yeah, it's a good point that we don't ship koi unless we've actually spoken to you. We need to make sure that somebody's there to receive them. So unless you've spoken to us, unless one of the team's spoken to you, they won't have been sent from us. But still give Tracy a call on that number, and she'll clarify that for you, Richard. So £100 with Caroline. Have we got any more? Mixed thumbs up. It says APC, yeah. Give Tracy a call. She'll get to the bottom of it, Richard. No problem. I'm going to say going once, twice, 3 times, and that one is yours, Caroline. Thank you very much.
I'd be happy he was at work.
Yeah, he had to go to work, didn't he?
Yeah.
So Missouri Hogan, yeah, very nice. Plaque. So here we go. We've got one of Ben's plaques. How do you want to do it, Ben?
You want to jump in?
You.
Jump in if you want that.
So this is, of course, we've got Father's Day coming up pretty soon.
Let's make a run for it.
Pretty apt, this plaque for Father's Day. So there you go. There's a couple of these available, isn't there?
Yeah,
so let's see how this one goes.
We dropped them off last week in anticipation for a rush on them.
Yeah. So, of course, Father's Day, what better gift to give somebody than this solid plaque? It's
they're in Michael's hands.
Yeah, just like Will's trees, he's resistant to pain and waterproof. I was showing all the guys my bonsai last night. Yeah, my bonsai twigs last night. These are ideal for me because they can my stuff doesn't get looked after. I don't always get time. So there you go. Waterproof plaque for Father's Day.
Granite engraved.
Shall we do Dutch style?
Yeah, let's go Dutch.
Right. So here we go. I'm going to put the amount in then, and then first person to put mine on this plaque will get it.
So I think these are only in store at the minute. They're not on the new website.
Yeah.
Just yet.
So if you haven't done the Dutch style auction before, this is where the price is in. The first person to put mine on that plaque, whether it's YouTube or Facebook, the first person that comes up on my screen will win this one. So the price will keep dropping. I'll let you talk about it, Ben.
Yeah, so they're made out of granite. They're all fully engraved and then hand painted. Laura spends ages hand painting the design on these. So you have to do each colour separately. So they show us one of the most difficult ones. We've got the 3 different colours in there. But like I say, they're fully waterproof, weatherproof. A few guys have got these. I think Keith's had some house numbers. I think he said the other day 3 years outside and still looking as good as new. We do make them the same. The main business is memorials and headstones, as a lot of you know. So we make these exactly the same way. So all the paint and the materials are made for outdoor. No bringing them in winter, no repainting them every year like other ones. So yeah, they last a very long time outdoors.
And you've got you've got a collection page on the website, and if you search plaque, on there you'll come across. We will get them on the main toolbar, but as you know, it's there you go. Rob Marklew's gone. Mine, I didn't even see that one. Well, Rob. So yeah. So I tell you what, since it was my fault, can we let Rob have that for 40 quid?
Yeah.
There you go, Rob. That one's yours. I was miles away.
I mean, we do custom plaques as well, don't
Oh,
we,
there we
Chris?
go. There. So this was Will put this. He put this image up on the WhatsApp group, and he asked for captions. And of course, then Rob got hold of it. He's got my face on it, and Tracy chasing me with a broom down the street. So somebody won a gold coin for that, didn't they? Timu gold coin. So well done, folks. So yeah, Chris Hughes is looking for a plaque similar to the one that he won.
He won the Asagi one, then.
Yeah. Right, we'd better get back onto some fish for now. Then
Beck's still not runner.
he's gone. He's disappeared.
Do we know how to bring the video up?
I'll tell you what. No, we don't, do we? Yeah. I might be able to. Let's have a look. So Ben's going to pick a fish. Yeah, I think we've pressed this one here. Let's have a look.
Just pulling up the image of the bonsai.
The bonsai tree.
Deck's back.
There we go. Deck's back.
18's back.
Yes, so well done, Rob. £40 there. That'll be collection only. They have got 2 drill holes on them as well, where you can screw them in.
Yeah.
We use black screws, don't we? So you can't see them blend in. Lovely. Next up, we've got a Showa Marahiro Tosai, 22 centimeters, reasonable size. This one, yeah, nice fish. Got a very striking head pattern on it, and there's some white skin there on the nose, which as the fish grows, that's gonna make quite a statement on this koi. Have we got any bids on this one? No bids on this one. So there we go. I'm going to start this one at just £1, folks. We're starting this Marahiro show at £1. Let me just pop that one up. Yeah, I like this fish. It's there's a nice amount of benny or red on the fish, and also if you look at the head, there's a nice bit just in the middle of the forehead there. The sumi's
slowly building.
Yeah, it's slowly building. It's got like a Y shape running across the head there. That's called menwa, the pattern of the head. Always reminds me of a French word, that menwa, which I don't know if it is or not. So Anthony's got the bid on this one at £20 at the minute. 22 centimeters as well. It's a great size. You remember that grow out we did with the Marahiro show? Yeah, I think we need to do another one of them as we get towards maybe going through the winter.
A battle of the experts.
Yeah,
where the experts pick fish and then
Public fishy.
Yeah, then the public don't know whose they are at the experts, and then whoever gets that first place judge at the end,
yeah,
the experts.
That's a good idea. Yeah, the experts' choice. So, yeah, we will be getting some grow outs going as we get towards the end of the season. I think the grow outs are going to run over the off season so that we can keep the fish back for you, keep them in some warm water and feed them up over the winter, ready for spring next year. But that seems a long way away at the minute, so we won't straight into that one just yet. Anthony, this one £20. Marahiro Tosai show 22 centimeters, so that is what is it, 9 inches. Everybody's working out the fingers now. I said inches. Cracking koi.
Yeah, I'd say it's 1 minute wide and it's just gone.
Again, another fish for the photo show, the Go Sankey variety, which this one, or category, which this one would go into. I think there was only 4 or 5 fish entered.
Yeah, there wasn't many
at the spring photo show. So you get a good image of a fish like this and get it sent in and see what the judges think of it. You're edging your chances towards the trophy for sure.
There is one you're liking here, Ben. And take them to Cal Rock.
So £20 with Anthony.
Me take them to Cal Rock, never.
Then Michael's gone 25. Thank you, Michael. These koi, they do grow well. Marahiro fish. We've had great fish. He's one of our go-to koi breeders in Japan. Really lovely guy and family. So proud in what they do, and they just do a fantastic fish. So robust, hardy fish, which is good. So Anthony's gone 27. You see where that white skin is on the left hand side of the face there.
Yep. As
the fish grows, that'll become whiter. That'll be it's going to be quite a striking feature on this fish as it develops, as it grows. It's going to become even more prominent. It's going to look really nice. So Michael's gone 30. Did you select them, or was it a random dip?
We pulled them into pond 2, didn't we? Because there was originally outside. We selected them, we put them inside, and then
that's
took
right.
a random scoop.
Yeah, random scoop of 100. I think 100 fish we put into
fish.
pond 2, didn't we? Yeah, ready for. And of course, they're all for sale now. So if you want to come along to Elite Koi, you can have a look. Get the fish in the bowl, and you can buy them directly from the pond.
The only one I did have pick was that Mizuo.
So, there is some excellent fish in the pond. Yeah, really, really good. So Michael's gone £35. So how many of you guys and girls had fish from the Marahiro and Kaze grow out? I think we won it. It was about 18 months ago now when that one was run.
One of the first grow up, was it one?
Anthony's finished, thank you.
Yeah, it was
an early on grow up.
Yeah, we did it over winter. We only had them fish 3 months.
Yeah.
And they
I think they went in about 20 average, because me and Michael photographed them all come across an out, and they went in at about 20 and were coming out like near 30.
Yeah. That's right, because I remember it was a random draw event as well, wasn't it? Where everybody came down and then we got the certs out, pick the name, pick the cert, that's your fish.
Because I got one there, I looked at on the cert, and it wouldn't have been one I picked, but when it came out of the grow out, it transformed so much.
It's one that you would have picked, yeah. That's the beauty of them, isn't it? They watching the development and the changes. The only thing that we're guaranteed with koi really is that they're going to change, and usually it's for the better. I mean, look at that sour guy that Rob, the second, started out as an achiever. Deck's got a sour guy next. It actually started out as a Ginrin achiever, and all the brown went. I remember Rob was devastated, and it started running out the colour of the fish. It came second as a Ginrin achiever at the Grand Champion event. What a fish! Yeah. So Paul Whitman had one of each, both doing well. Michael's finished. Trevor's got this one at 36. I think Trevor must be restocking the pond. 36 with Trevor. We've got any more on it? That's a steal. Marahiro shower with a certificate, of course, with the identification certificate. It's with Trevor at 36. I'm going to say going once, going twice, going 3 times, and that one is sold to Trevor. Well done, Trevor. Should we do the tree next, Deck?
Yeah.
Let's see if the tree. So, so Will has started listing some of his trees in. He's really good. He makes that many trees to get them on the website. It's quite a job for him. We've got a few more to get listed up this week, but this is the first one that he's released for the website, if you like. I'm going to get the description up of it. I'll read the description out while. Yeah, Deck will pull it up on the phone. So this one I'm going to do Dutch style. I think it's listed on the website for $99.95. So let's start it at $99.95. Dutch style auction. First person to put mine will win that, of course. So I'm going to go in 99 there. Will, there's quite a few things. Very humbling story about Will. If you go onto YouTube and search, Clayton Morris has done a fantastic video about Will and his journey, including the bonsai trees. Well worth a watch. What is the shipping cost on these? The shipping cost will be a tenner on this, Chris. So and then with this tree as well. Also, if you want it, if you buy it direct with Will, if you pay Will for the tree, then yeah, then there'll be no VAT applied to this tree. But if you buy it off the website, of course, Elite Koi is VAT registered, so you will have to pay the VAT on it. So 99, I'm going to drop that to 95 now. Remember, the first person to say mine will get that. It's a bloom, right? So here we go. So he's called this one Aora Serenity. Aora is referring to that that round blue leaf that you can see on the tree. It's a new leaf that Will's designed with the help of his Vietnamese friend Kim. Yeah. Introducing Aora Serenity, captivating handcrafted wire bonsai created by Will's Koi, set in a rich ceramic round bonsai pot. This elegant sculpture intertwined shimmering silver and deep blue wires into a graceful tree form. The leaves are meticulously shaped with radiant Aora coloured accents that catch the light like northern lights dancing at dusk. Fantastic description, Will. Every twist, a spiral in the trunk evokes the essence of movement and magic, symbolising balance, calm, and wonder. This piece isn't just art, it's a reflection of the artist's journey. So 95, first person to put mine will get that one. There's £90 there.
Yeah, I've got the big one set up, the back of me pond.
They're really good, aren't they? Yeah. I think I've got 11 of these at home now, and I remember the first one that Will ever made us. This one here, I love it, and it's like centre place at the shop. But this is what he can produce. You know, silver wire, that beautiful leaf on it, and that is pretty amazing. So if you do want something bespoke, of course, you can always reach out to Will and get something made. I know he's done a few for birthdays and gifts.
He did that money tree for me.
Yeah, money tree for Ben. So fantastic artist. So let's try 85 then on this blue and silver bonsai tree. First person to put mine will take it. Yeah, this will be shipped direct from Will. If it does get withdrawn, remember it's Dutch style, it can be pulled out any time, and you change your mind, then you can go onto the website, and there is another tree listed on the website. There will be some more later on this week when I get down to getting them on. So £85 is steel, isn't it? Yeah, for handcrafted.
Tracy, we're buying another one, isn't it?
So £83 on the wire bonsai. I think speaking to Will, it would have taken him 4 or 5 days to make this. He could even tell us how many meters of wire he's put into them. So
he's always busy doing them, and he's often on TikTok live showing people how he does them.
Yeah, showing people how to make them. I always imagine when I see his fingers, you know, they're going to be covered in blisters from twisting all that wire.
I've heard him swear a few times when he catches the end of the wire.
So 81. Surely somebody's going to be tempted for this bonsai tree. Somebody did mention football colours.
Blackburn, isn't it?
Blackburn, yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't really follow football, but yeah, anybody who's got the kit blue and white, of course, and you can call the tree whatever you want to. So £81 we're looking for this one. Remember, it can get pulled at any time. I'm going to drop it to 79. 79 plus your £9.95 postage, of course. That's 20 quid off the website price.
We'll probably bring it to the shop on his visit, won't
we? Yeah, that's
safe postage.
Yeah. So when on the 26th, Will's going to come along. He's bringing some really special trees to do an auction with on the day. If you wanted to collect this from us, then I'm sure that Will and Martin will bring that across on the 26th of July. So safe posting it. They're that good, these, actually. If they do get posted and bent, you just fluff them back up. It's like pulling the Christmas tree out the loft. Just put them back in position.
Will's happy to talk you through it as well. He'll video call you and say, like, bend that leaf up a bit, bend that one down a bit. And
that's what he said to me mum. Because of how packed there was, and he said if you need any help rejigging them, he's happy to do that.
Yeah. So, and I know Will's saving up for a Nexus 220 as well. So come on, folks. He wants to upgrade his Easy Pod to a Nexus 220. He doesn't need to, but he wants to. Like he said, it's his pond, and that's what he's striving for at the minute. So,
Would be family holiday, isn't it?
so purchase this tree, and you're helping Will achieve his dream. So £77 now. How low will it go? First one to put mine.
Absolute steal at that price.
It is, yeah. I bet your mum's sitting on her hands. How that she's busy doing something else.
I know she's got to go shopping today. So.
I see. The Will's trees are a bit like the koi. They're addictive, aren't they? It's every one you see is unique, special.
On that pond room, I planned the whole wall. I said to Laura, like, we can put shelves on just for Will's trees.
So there we go. Look, £74. First one to put mine in the box. We'll take it. It's not going to go on much longer, folks. If you do change your mind once I've ended it. So Chris wants the other one on the website, lol. Yeah, just check out with it, Chris. It's on the website. If you check out with it, then it's yours. So there we go. The blue and silver one, £70.
It's fair to say mine will have it for £70.
Okie dokie. That one has ended. That one, if you do change your mind, folks, it's up on the website, of course. Chris, if you do, let me know if you want me to bring the other one in at the end of the auction, then let me know and I'll bring it in after we finish the fish. So, right, back to fish. Of course, it is a koi auction. I think Dex teasing you all here a little bit. Oh,
it is an achiever.
Oh, it's an achiever, yeah. Yeah, when you look at it, Saragoy. So this is, if you look, I'll let you explain why it's an achiever, Dex.
So if you look on the body, you can just see one speckle of brown on this body, which will make it an achiever. If it was a Saragoy, that wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
But I am thinking this one is eventually going to
fade away,
yeah. And it's going to become a Saragoy.
It's interesting because where that is pretty near us where it is on Rob. So that's
not a single colour koi.
Well,
not at the moment.
Anyway, we don't get.
So Rob's isn't either, is it?
Well, this is why I have a senior judge. You see, he can answer questions like that for you. So Paul will be back, of course, for the 26th to judge the koi. Tebow's got his koi question award as well. Tebow's feedback always goes down really well on the photo shows, but
yeah, you can literally just see it.
Yeah. So Anthony's got this one at £20. It's a 19 centimetre Marahiro Tosai koi. Of course, Tosai means that it's in its first year. This fish would have been a fry. It would have been an egg around this time last year, I would think. So it's already 19 centimetres, showing signs of reasonable growth, steady growth. And sometimes it's about the quality as well. It's a good quality fish, that. Even if that brown scale remains there, it's not offensive. It remains there. I love the net-like pattern on these fish. Yeah.
At first, I did think it was a Saragoy until I had a close look at it, and I did notice the
ochre. But when you look at the rest of the scales, it's kind of like every scale's outlined in like a fine black line, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the scale pattern looks pretty symmetrical. So that's the scales running down either side the backbone. And because as the fish grows, these scales do become their own pieces of art. So it is important to make sure they're nice and symmetrical. So £20 with Anthony, is this going to be the bargain of the day? It's £20, 19 centimetres. Have we got any more? I'm not going to hang around on it too long, folks. I'd like to see this one back in 6 months' time with some size on it. There'll be a few people kick themselves, I think. So Anthony at £20. I'm going to say going once with Anthony will come with its own identification certificate. Going twice with Anthony. And going 3 times. There you go, Anthony. Well done. That's the steal of the day so far.
You want to pick one, Ben?
Oh, it's gone yet. Do people asking for Gorkies on WhatsApp?
Yeah, so the Ben's just saying there on his poll and the survey that they did in WhatsApp. One of the top fish asked for was Kahaku. We've got one up next. Yeah, it's got that white nose on it, and Marahira Kahakus are very, very good. This is an Inazuma pattern, so the pattern runs all the way down to the tail in one unbroken piece of Benny or piece of red. You see, they're always desirable to have that white nose on the Kahaku. Look how broad the shoulders are. So 17 centimetre fish. That pattern is showing you, it looks like we call it a big fish pattern.
Oscar has opened us up at £10 on this Kahaku.
So £10 on this one from Oscar. Yeah, fantastic. When you see these up at Nisai fish from this koi farm, the white is beautiful, crisp. The Shiroji, it's called, it's almost snow white. And as the fish grows, of course, the skin thickens and the white becomes whiter. But the Benny, the contrast between the red and the white on this one is very good. The red's very, very strong. And I can see that because of on the leading edge of that red, just that first break of the white that you see on the body, it's like pink under the skin. That's showing me that the colour's deep under the skin there. So it's a very, very strong Benny on this fish. Really nice. This, again, got the potential for growth. If you look at the size of the shoulders, I would imagine it's quite a deep fish as well if you was to look at it sideways. Good morning, Richard. Are you at work or day off? Nick's gone 11, Georgina's gone 20, Oscar's gone 25.
Just missed out there, Paul. Oscar beat you to it.
These are the fish, you know, out of the Go Sankey, your Kahaku Sankey traditionally will always be big fish, bigger than other varieties. Kahaku Sankeys quite often reach sizes, well, I won't say quite often, but when you see them at shows, they'll be in excess of 1 metre in size. If you can get 60, 70 centimetres out of this fish, it's going to look pretty awesome in the pond. And it should reach that quite well with the good food and good water. So Richard's going on his holidays today. Enjoy yourself, mate. Oscar's at 25. Yeah, cracking fish. That lovely pattern. What do you think to that one, Ben?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like it. Like saying white nose, white peduncle,
Jump on it,
yeah,
and flowing pattern. It's what I would be looking for in a Kahaku.
Yeah.
If you want to pull the biggest up and then Ben can just press replay.
Yeah. So there we go. So Oscar's gone 32.
Press replay.
Yeah. There we go. Oh,
Falling off the chair.
oh, there we go. Oh, we'll move a bit closer. So, yeah, over the next couple of weeks, if anybody wants to come down, of course, just let Ben and Deck know, and Michael, that you're wanting to come down, and then you can come and have a coffee and help them with the auction like Ben's doing me at the minute. Paul's gone 33. Oscar's gone 34. Lovely pattern. It's a striking pattern for Kahaku.
Yeah.
It's all about the red on them as well, isn't it? I nearly got one of these. It was on my list when I was at Marahira. I wanted to get in one, just because of the intensity of the red. So we've got a new bid of David at £35. Thank you, David. lovely broad shoulders. You look at the head
Wide,
down the gill, it's
wide,
square, isn't it? It's showing you that it's got the potential. This fish, or it's got potential for growth.
I say that sweeping pattern.
Yeah,
real nice.
So Oscar's finished. Thank you. It's with Paul at 40. David's gone 42. Remember, if you are new to the koi auctions, if you can message us down below there, the email's on there, or give us a call, just so that we've got your email address, and then we can send the invoices out to you at the end of the auction.
A-team's back.
Yeah, so Paul's gone 44. The A-team's back.
The A-team's back.
What me Tracy said when Chris and Michael goes out, the 18's on it.
The A-team. The A-team. So, yeah, I hope Michael's enjoyed his holiday. It's been pretty hectic here. All right, well, since before Christmas, hasn't it, with Japan, and then all the fish arriving.
Big shipments, aren't there?
Big shipments, yeah, big shipments of koi, and also the new website and everything like that. It's still in its early stages, but I hope you have a look at that website and let us know your thoughts on it. In terms of the membership, still a lot of work to do on it, but it is there, and the discount codes are working on there. So if you are a member, sign in to your account, and then you can still use your discount codes that we've had all the way through.
Seems to keep you logged in as well. I've logged in once, and every time I go back on, I'm still logged in, whereas the old one used to have to log in.
Every time. So that's a lot better than if it keeps you logged in. If you are a member and you're struggling to log in, then give us a message or give us a call at the shop, and we'll do our best to help you out. So David Hartley's at £45. I think everybody's finished.
Oscar's gave us a thumbs up. Georgina's give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Paul's give us a thumbs up.
So £40 with David. I'm going to say going once, twice, 3 times. And there you go, David. That one is yours. If you're new to the koi auctions, fish at this size, we can put around 10 in a box. So if you do need the fish shipping and you want to build a box to get the most out of that shipping cost, then let us know and we'll get them settled down for you. We'll give you 3 or 4 weeks usually to fill your boxes before the fish need to be shipped. So if that's what you want to do, then as always, just let us know when we send the invoice or when you pay the invoice that that's your plan. Marihiro Azagi. Yeah.
No bids on it, so it is starting
no
at
bids.
£1.
19 centimetres. Yeah, I like this one. I like all these fish. So Oscar's, there we go. Oscar's opened us up at £15. It's got a lovely long body on it. This one, it's got the fins. The fins really do stand out. It's not a long fin koi, but it's got beautiful big fins on this fish. Nice scaled, steady colour blue across the top of the fish. You'll notice in the pectoral fins that there's red there. That's showing us that the red's going to come on the fish, and the red will build from the bottom coming up to the lateral line. Hopefully it'll stop at the lateral line. Sometimes it goes a little bit higher, but that red will really intensify as the fish develops and grows. They're an awesome koi, Azagi. It was one of the first fish to be captively bred as a variety koi. So all the other varieties can like come from this one fish, which it blows my mind that how the foresight of these breeders, how they can get a yellow out of that or an orange is quite amazing. But it's generations of breeding, isn't it, that brings you these new fish. Georgina at £30. Azagi from Marihiro. Again, if you have a look in Pond 10, there's a 3-year-old in there, which is absolutely huge.
There was that one in Pond 1 on that Thursday.
Yes.
And that person come in and bought it.
Yeah.
That was
quite plain when it first came in. It was pretty similar to this one. And when it went on Thursday, the red had really developed strongly, and I think that'll glow when it gets in the sun.
Yeah.
Gets a bit of UV light in it. So Chris said it's not a Yuki though. So yeah, I will keep my eye out for Yuki, Chris. Yuki Azagi, of course, is a whiter snag Azagi. Yuki translates to snow, so snow Azagi. The good fit, they're a bit, I think, an Azagi is like a good Goshki. You know, they just get better and better with time. So Georgine has finished David's at £33 on this one. Have we got any more?
Can steal it for £1. Yeah.
So, Chris, did you want me to drop that other tree in at the end of the auction? If you let me know, we can arrange that before we finish. Ben's going to come on and do another plaque in a moment. So Chris has got 7 of them, of course. Yeah, and don't forget we've got that Azagi challenge on, haven't we? Where there is one still to be raffled off in terms of at the end of the show. So there's a grow and show event going where at the end of the season we're going to get the Azagis back, and someone is going to win a trophy for that and the price of the fish back. So you all done, folks? £33 with David on this fish. I'm going to say going once, going twice, 3 times, and there we go. That one's sold to David Hartley. Well done, David. Yeah, Chris will get that other tree in. It's a traditional bonsai tree, so I'll get that one put in at the end. Hiotsori next. Marihiro Tosai, 20 centimetres. Nice pattern, young koi this.
No bids on this koi?
No bids. So, right, so let's start this one at £20. We're looking at £20 to get this one going. 20 centimetre Tosai from Marihiro koi. The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that yesterday we put on a pair of Azagi, didn't we, on the website? 3-year-old fish from Shinoda, both male, female. The female is ready to spawn. If that's what you want to do, is spawn the fish. It's a guaranteed female. Hiotsori. You can either buy the pair or you can buy them individually. Head over to the website. We have done some videos on YouTube showcasing them as well. So if you head over to YouTube, you'll see them on there as well.
In the descriptions on the listings as well, I have put the sex on them so you can tell which one is which.
Yeah, fantastic fish with Hiotsori. Of course, the only thing that you've got to really decide on them is pattern. Beautiful red background. The black is nice and thick on this one. It's very thick for a youngish koi. The black in the pectoral fins is still developing on this one, so that other pet fin is going to go nice and black. And as the koi mature, I'll just look at Georgina there, because Georgina took a beautiful one a few months back from Yamazaki. As the fish matures, the black will kind of like contract and solidify, and it'll be a beautiful inky black colour. There's not much else can change in them in terms of the pattern. More or less is what it is. You might get a few spots of black coming through here and there. You may not, depending, as the fish develops. I like them. A nice big Hiotsori in the pond looks really, really good. So Anthony's at 35. It's quite a pleasing pattern, that one as well, isn't it?
Yeah, the head pattern.
Yeah,
Right,
nice balance to it.
So Mick's gone 40. Thank you, Mick.
Georgina's gives a thumbs up.
This one looks keen, doesn't it? The way it's swimming around that ball, it's looking for food. It's got quite a big mouth on it as well, which bigger mouth, more pellets in.
That's my problem.
So Georgina's done it with Mick at £40. Anthony, let us know if you're going any more on it. I love that pattern. It's almost like a chevron pattern.
Yeah.
So David's coming at 42. Anthony's finished. Thank you, Anthony. So it's with David and Mick at the minute. Remember, anybody else can bid at any time that you want.
Keep saying nice
pattern.
Yeah.
So Mick's gone 45. So I don't know if Mick Ralph's watching Mick Ralph was the winner of the Takazumi food on TikTok's live last night. Again, a registered event. If you want to join us on a Friday evening, then you need to register. All the registration fees go into the pot, and then we draw a winner the following week to spend the pot money as it goes. The more people get in there, the bigger the pot, the bigger the prize. But yeah, we had a fantastic chat, really. And it was nice that it was closed. So
informative again, like I say, that closed aspect of it.
Yeah,
it's a lot easier to talk about.
So in terms of like treatments and things like that, you know, I showcase putting some Alphax in my pond during the live and how I do it and all that type of thing. So yeah, it's a good one. If you are on TikTok, our TikTok name is The Only Way Is Koi. Get over there, follow us, and you'll get a notification when we're going live. We have got the shop coming up at 12:30 today, where there's be food and goods and all that with 10% discount. The beauty about the TikTok shop is TikTok give you free shipping on a lot of things. So not only will you make a saving with the discount, you'll also save on shipping as well.
Yeah, it's anything over £20. Free shipping now.
Free shipping, yeah. And there's quite often other discounts on there as well that you don't know about. So David's got this one at 48. Good morning, Graham. Beautiful chevron styled Hiotori.
If you are finished, if you can give us a thumbs up so we know where we are.
This is 20 centimetre Maohiro koi. Mick's gone £50. There's the identification certificate. You can see it's a true replicate of the fish. What you see is what you get with them. We don't use any filters, anything like that on our koi. So Graham's, you just missed out there, Graham. Mick came in first with £50. David's finished. Thank you, David. Again, you know, every pond should have a heel. So here's an interesting comment for the viewers. Do you like to specialize in one fish, or do you like your pond to have like a big mixture of varieties in them? It's always interesting to get into the minds of other people. Some people just have Shirotoris, or they may just have Show and Kahaki Go Sanki and things like that.
Speaking to someone who just does have Show and
Well, my pond wasn't going to be just Go Sanki, but it's changed.
Yeah.
Now I've got a variety of fish in there.
I think your tastes change constantly, don't they? It's kind of like, but
you start to, as your eye gets better, you appreciate the koi. When you see it in the shop, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
So you have to have it. That Sanki I bought last night, and looked at it several times. I couldn't believe it was still there.
Well, I can't believe that one. So you saw we had a Sanki on the website. The guys had offered it in the WhatsApp group, and it was a Morrison Sanki, so it had a red circle on the head and then a beautiful pattern going behind it. You saw, what was it?
There were posts popped up, I think it was on TikTok, and it was the baby champion of 2024, and it was a Morrison Sankin.
It was almost identical, wasn't it?
I did a double take, and I was like, I'm sure I've seen that fish somewhere before.
Yeah, really, really good fish. And then you got your club members discount off it as well, so it was bonus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So Mick's gone 55. Morning, Chris. Yes, are you? So 55 with Mick. So calcium carbonate is a mix of key, heat, and Shiro Otsori. Yeah, pond of Otsori. You know, we once, pond 7 last year, we had a lot of NND Shiro Otsori in there, and we put some NND Yamabuki in there. And the pond, your mind wouldn't think the big smell, but it looked absolutely awesome through the window. Graham's finished. Thank you, Graham. It's with Mick at 55. Is there anybody else there? I think David's finished. So I'm going to say going once, going twice, Going 3 times, and that one's yours, Mick. Well done.
Want to pick one, Chris, for the next one?
Sure.
Everybody gets a job when they come in here.
Yeah.
So we go Kahaku up next with the red head, 17 centimetre Marahiro Tosai. All of today's fish are from the Marahiro pond. There we go. We've got any
No bids on this one.
no bids on it. So there we go. Let's start this one at 20 quid, folks. £20 to get this one going. David's got a variety of 3 Atori, 3 Shotori, and 1 Kiyotori. A couple of Showazagi, Achiever, Chagoi, Deutz, Garashigoi. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I think this is the ace thing about koi is everybody gets their own pleasure from the fish. You know, mixing them and all the rest of it. It's such a personal thing, collections and what's good and what isn't good. So here we go. We've got not quite a tancho, this fish. It's just got the colour running off on the right-hand side, down over the gill and in towards the body there. But it's, who cares? It's a beautiful fish. Lovely white skin all the way from the back of the head going down. At a glance, you think tancho as soon as you look at it. It is listed as Kahaku, 17 centimetre from Marahiro. Victoria's got this one at £30. So we've got £30 with £31.
It's a flying.
Yeah. Do you want to just jump in there, Ben, for a second? So I'm just going to hand over to Ben. Go see the boss, the real boss.
Rob's saying here that's white.
That's right.
It is with Heidi at £35. Just missed out there, Oscar and David.
Marahiro 17, isn't it?
Yeah, 17 centimetre Kahaku from Marahiro.
Another nice fish again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Striking head pattern, almost that tancho, not quite, isn't it?
Yeah,
Wants
it
to
just
be.
goes round to the gill plate.
Yeah.
So Anthony and Oscar, if you give us a thumbs up. If you are finished, if you give us a thumbs up, we can tell where we are and we can bring this one to an end. Victoria's, give us a thumbs up. Is that everyone? Let me check. By the looks of it, that is everyone. So I will bring this one to an end. It's with Heidi at £35. I'm going to say going once. Oh, David, come back in at 36.
Sneaky little bit there,
Yeah.
on there, just coming in. Deckard got the hammer ready for that one.
Put it back down.
Just give.
It's nice, isn't it? We've got a Zagi in pond 1 that reminds me of that fish, where the red just
Yeah,
goes
red.
off
Yeah.
down the side of the face. It looks pretty awesome.
Just waiting for Heidi to come back. Yeah, when I picked out, I thought it was unusual with just pretty much a wrapping around its head.
Bit unique, isn't
Bit
it? On that.
different, it's-
Yeah.
Heidi is all out, so it is with David at £36, and I'm going to say going once with David at £36, going twice, going 3 times, and that is sold to David. Well done, David.
Shows how you can just sneak in for that extra
Yeah,
pound and you could win it,
yeah.
couldn't you? That's all it takes sometimes, is just that £1
No.
bid. See what we've got up next.
You want
Do you want me to pick one?
Yeah.
Oof. Tell you what, it was on the top.
So,
Yeah.
so up next we have a Deutz Makashiogon.
Very nice fish, isn't
Very
it?
nice, yeah.
Yeah.
So Wayne Logan has opened us up at £20 on this Deutsche Shogun.
In the video on the screen, it's got an X marks the spot on his head,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Yeah. Chris often talks about those patterns. If you look closely on the head, you can see schools and that. Just on that video there, you can clearly see an X on the head.
So it has opened up with Wayne at £20. So Deutsche Shogun from Marahiro, currently 19 centimeters. What I like about this one is the scale pattern going down the back. It's
So
nice and clean. And like you said, the X on the head.
it really stands out in the video, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The X.
They're pretty nice, these, aren't they?
They are nice.
So Chris, if you're still watching, that's all sorted. We're not going to bring that other tree into the auction now. So you want to buy it for the price on the website, that's fine. I'm going to take it off the website now. That's fine. Tracy will give you a ring, Chris.
You jumping back in?
Yeah, I'll jump back in if you want.
I'll have to break the bad news to Laura.
What about the tree?
Yeah, then breaking everything.
Boxes, all these orders going out. Boxes everywhere.
Yeah, so likewise, folks, if there's something that you like to see in any of the collection pages, then just give us a call or messages. Or we've got a brand new auction coming for you where when I get back towards the end of July, the afternoon auction, which is completely different to anything that we've done before. So keep watching for that. Can't wait for that one, can we?
Yeah, see how
Really,
well it
really
goes.
So Wayne's gone £40 on this one. These Deutsche Shoguns are really, really beautiful fish. As they grow, they're almost like aragoki. So aragoki is a term that's used for, it's not a variety of fish, it's a term used for an irregular scale pattern. And these ones, they almost have got the scales running down the dorsal line, the smooth skin in between the dorsal and the backbone, and then you've got a beautiful row of scales running down the backbone. I see what you were saying about that cross on the head. Yes.
The big one,
Yeah, stunning fish. Yeah, so and Will, if you're still watching, then Tracy's going to be contacting you as well pretty soon to get that tree arranged. Fantastic. We better just knock it off the website while thinking about it.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, please. Yeah. So Dexter's going to do that for me. I've lost my stream. There it is.
So it is with Wayne at £40. I'll just quick knock.
Yeah. Oscar's finished. Thank you. It's with Wayne at £40. These fish with some size on them. They look incredible. So Deutsche Shogun. A Shogun is a golden coloured koi. It's a metallic koi. You can always tell the metallic koi by just look at the pectoral fins, and if they look solid in nature, then you're looking at metallic koi. If they're transparent, a bit like a neck curtain, like on a kahaku, then it's a non-metallic koi. Nice. Again, single colour.
Yeah,
The single colours are so popular at the moment. I think with a fish like this, though, you are getting something completely unique. There may be other fish in the pond that look similar, but you're never ever going to get two exactly the same.
So that scale aging pattern, it's almost like a thumbprint, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's unique to that koi.
So Wayne's got it at £40.
Another bargain.
Yeah. Oh. We've got to remember how to find the next one. Shall we risk it? See if we can find the next one.
It's on you. I'll close everything down.
So we can either keep this one going, folks, or me and Ben can try and bring the next one up. What do you reckon? It's with Wayne at £40. I'm going to say going once, going twice, going 3 times, and well done, Wayne. That one's yours.
Next one is, we'll just go for the top, make it easy.
Yeah. There we go. Right, so
He's back.
He's back.
You don't trust us.
let me see. Let's see if we could have done it. So I reckon we go to there, and then we go to. I'm looking for a search. You see a search button?
You need the house button first.
There we go. There. It's easy.
Search bar's up there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
And then just type in the UK number you want.
dead easy. There we go. I feel like George from Cyprus Insights.
Search.
Did that all myself. So next up, Akamatsuba. Now these from this breeder are just amazing fish. They glow like they've got an internal light source. The red is really, really strong on them. They're glowing. I know Martin, Rob, Keith. Did you get an Akamatsuba?
I didn't,
You
no.
got one. They've all got 2-year-old fish of this variety, probably 3-year-old now, and they've just gotten better and better with age and time. Brian started us off on this one at £40. It is 17 centimetre Akamatsuba from Marahiro. You're effectively looking at a red Azagi
Yes.
with that scale pattern on the back. It's a deep blue, but because it's over the red, of course, it looks darker. Michael's gone £41. So very real good question from Michael during the week on WhatsApp. He's starting to get a bit of protein on his shower, on his pond in the mornings. It's a newish pond. Asking if it was a problem. It's not. It's that's something called DOCs, which is a dissolved organic compounds. And what happens is, as the water and air mix, it kind of like it crashes them out, and they come to the surface and show you, display you as foam or like heavy bubbles on the water. A couple of ways of getting rid of it. Believe it or not, one of them is if your ammonia and your nitrite readings are good, is to increase the feed. Don't increase the feed per feed, but increase the frequency of the feed. So if you're getting a lot of foam in the morning, try doing a smaller feed later at night. We quite often see it in our ponds when we stop feeding to move the fish.
I think Keith tried it for a feed in the night, didn't he?
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's the same in the morning because the filter's not been fed for like 10 hours.
Yes, and I think it is. It's your bacteria. It's not dying away, but it's kind of like it is. It's slipping off the media, and then you're seeing it first thing in the morning because it's starving. So don't increase the amount of feed, but increase the frequency, the spacing out. Yeah. But keep an eye on the water parameters. If you are going to drop another feed in, make sure that the ammonia doesn't spike, and if the nitrite starts to build, then just half that feed on every feed throughout the day until it drops again, and then you can increase it again as you get going. Heidi's Paws and Fins, good morning, is on this Akamatsuba at £42.
I need to go next as well.
Oh, yeah. So how do you get rid of your protein on the water?
I stick cream crackers in my water, and it just absorbs it all, and then the fish just eat. The
fish eat it. Just put it back through the fish. Yeah.
Eat it after it's been absorbed.
I bet they make a good slurping noise, don't they, when on the cream cracker? Yeah. I've never tried it. I'm going to try it, I think. So again, pond treats.
One for me, one for the pond.
Yeah. This time of the year, our fish, they get Savoy cabbage, they'll get orange, watermelon. Give them a little bit of veg and that. The Savoy cabbage, they may not get onto it for a couple of days, but it keeps them occupied. When they're hunting for food and looking for food, it's a pretty good way of like keeping the fish occupied when it's nice and warm. Yeah, so that's good. So that's Michael, that's good to hear. He's dropped the feed quantity, made it a bit more frequent. It seems to have eased off. It was perfect this morning. So there we go. Yeah, it's a tricky one because normally if you put a question like that on social media, people are like, you're feeding too much. The DOC is coming from the food. It's not actually. It's actually the opposite. It's because the feed isn't going in. But I will always say you've got to keep an eye on that ammonia and nitrite when you're increasing feed. So he was going to use crackers, but no Philadelphia left. So Graham Thornton is on £45 on the Akamatsuba. Stunning koi, that'll go well in your pond, that is for sure, Graham. Heidi's Paws and Fins has gone 46 over on YouTube. Yeah, so David's saying he loves Akamatsuba. He's got two. They are technically they're quite an easy fish to get right. You just need one with good colour like this one, good consistent colour, and they just get better and better with age. I think a big Akamatsuba, again, single coloured flag. You know, they just make such a statement in the pond. Have you got one? I don't think you have got one, have you?
I have got an Akamatsuba.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a Ginrin one in my pond, the Maui Hero one. I think it's coming into its third year now, and even Tracy said last night that's starting to look really, really special now. Graham's gone 48 on this one. 17 centimetre toe size for Maui Hero. Morning, Robert. Remember, Pond 9 is now released at the shop, so we've got lots of Yamanaka Oya fish in there, £30 a fish, first come, first served. I think there's about 118 there to choose from, select from. Some pretty unusual bits and pieces in there, like Midori Goi, which is a green koi, scaled andoids. Heidi's gone 49. Yeah, nice pine cone sort of look too. Yeah, that's that crisscross pattern, isn't it? Where each scale it turns into its own work of art.
The Zen tree has sold. The Zen tree is sold.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. So the Zen tree sold, Will, on the website. So you'll have to make me another one.
So he's with Hardy at £49. If you are finished, give us a thumbs up and we can get moved on.
Yeah. Yeah, just waiting for Graham on this one. Graham's gone 50.
Just how it swims through the water, just so fluent.
Yeah. It isn't it just gliding through. So Heidi's finished. Thank you, Heidi, for that. So it's with Graham at £50. Have we got any more on this one? I'm going to say going once, going twice, going 3 times. There you go, Graham. That one is yours. Thank you. Somebody just come. Someone just come in.
Yeah, I'll start this one off and then I'll go see some.
And then after this one, we'll drop another Father's Day plaque on. Do you think? Yeah, does everybody want to see another Father's Day plaque? Same as last time. This one, Kimatsuba. Now, this is a fish in the making. Kimatsuba, of course, is the yellow Matsuba. These fish, again, they just get better and better. Michael had one of these. He's got one of these, and it's got a blue back on it. The blue of the Azagi's come through on the back, and it looks really good. Where that fukuin is, that scale detail, it's like every scale's laid in a golden frame. It looks beautiful. Yeah. This is Maui Hero, 20 centimetre. Look at the way the scales run down either side of the backbone. It's so symmetrical. This is a really high quality Kimatsuba with a fantastic future. Anthony's gone 35.
Looks like a lot of developments come on this one, haven't there, as well?
Yeah. You managed that? Yeah. So Anthony, 35. Kimatsuba, look how long the body is on this fish. It's got a really elongated body. That's what we say. It's got a really good body line. And once you start building the muscle onto that body line, this fish is going to look pretty good. It looks, all the yellow fish and even the Hiotoi, sometimes when they're young, they look a bit greenish in colour.
Like washed out almost.
Yeah.
But it intensifies.
The colour will develop. It will really start to develop. This is a seriously good fish, this. If you can get some size on it, it's going to be something really, really special. Kimatsuba. Who's got it at the minute? Let me have a look. Georgina's got this one at £40 at the minute. You just dropped in behind there, Richard. Anthony's finished. Graham, yep. Mondays, good. We will be here 10 o'clock as usual. Georgina's got this key Matsuba at the moment. You see the symmetry, how they run down, and of course, as it grows,
The dorsal.
a key Matsuba. You know, there's a jumbo Tosai being released from the Marihiro Pond next week. Chalk and cheese. That one's a little bit more developed, and it's like wow, what a fish, what a colour. So Georgina's gone 50. Richard's gone 55. This is where quality just you don't have to have no need to really. There's Michael's. Look, there's Kimatsu. You can see how the genetics, the Izagi genetics, are still in the fish, and the back's got a beautiful blue colour, and each scale's got a border of like gold on it. And just take that one off again, Deck. And that one, you can see the base colour is exactly the same. And Michael's fish was, I think it was just a year older than this one when he got it, and it looked pretty similar to this one. So there's no guarantee that blue is going to come out on the back. But looking at the scale details, each individual scale on this one at the moment, it looks like it's really going to go that way as well. Yeah, incredible koi. And this is the fantastic thing about the elite koi community, of course. These fish for years and years and years now have been sold. Now we're starting to see them back.
Yeah.
Everybody can see the development and the way that they're going. And the photo shows are so good for that as well, because you can have a good look at the fish and how they're developing. With the certificates as well, we can always go back and show you what the koi looked like when it was purchased. Is the jumbo a key as well? Yes, it is. When Rob and Ben this afternoon, I'll see if they can get some videos of that one to go. So Richard's gone £60. Georgina's finished on this one.
It's just in the early stages of development. Once it fully develops, that's
Yeah.
going to be some fish.
Yeah. Yeah, we should have stayed down and had Michael's out while he was away on holiday, shouldn't we? So,
I want it as Tanjo with Chiba.
yeah. Even the Tancho Chiba's got the brown up now, same as the Izagi up to the lateral line, hasn't it? It looks awesome. You do get some vids. Could you send me them, please? Yeah, if you, they'll be going in the WhatsApp group, Georgina. If you can go in there when the guys, they won't have access to the customer information that I've got, so everything that they do will be put out through the WhatsApp group. So there we go. Are we all done? Richard's got this one at £60. I think you've got yourself a cracking koi there, Richard. Is there anybody else? I'm going to say going once. Going twice. There we go. Going 3 times. And that one's yours, Richard. Well done. I can't wait to see that one back at one of the photo shows for sure. I think you'll break Michael's heart. Next up, Benny Kiko. Toe size 17 centimetres. Yeah, Benny Kiko. Benny Kiko, very similar to Deutsche Kajaku in nature, but you can always tell a Kiko when it comes up. If you look at the grey skin, there's underlying black there. It's a little bit darker in shade than just white skin. That makes it a Kiko. So metallic fish, really nice. These tend to grow well. You've got that Aragoki style scales running down the backbone. Look pretty good through a window. Yeah, good steady fish. They're never going to reach 80 centimetres in size, but if you get 50, 60 centimetres out of these, they look pretty impressive, don't
Yeah, I
they?
think mine's about 55 centimetres, and it's been like that for a good while now, so I think it has near enough it's.
Yeah, as they get older, the growth rate slows in them, doesn't it? But the yours came first in the metallic
Yeah,
section.
metallic.
Yeah.
I should have
At the last photo show. So again, it's a koi that develops in terms of growth and body shape. These will put on some bulk. These fish, they look like tanks. There's Dex there. You see the grey skin's more or less the same. Slightly different Benny style on Dex. It's a bit redder from a different breeder. But yeah, really nice. So Steve did have it at 25. Oscar's gone 28. Yeah, nice koi. 17 centimetre Benny Kiko.
I think Will's pronunciation of Kiko standing for in the WhatsApp the other day was a good effort on that.
Yes, yeah, he did quite well.
Yeah.
Steve's gone £30. So lots of fun in that WhatsApp group, of course. Will giving away Temu coins for quotes, and yeah,
Good community.
it's a good safe community. Yeah. So Steve's gone £30 on the Kiko. Oscar's gone 32.
Just missed out there, Graham.
I always think they're quite robust and quite hardy fish, the Kajakus and Kikos. Quite easy to look after and care for.
Yeah, my Kiko we call the Hulk because as soon as it goes in that net, that's it.
You don't like it?
It doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fitting name for them, isn't it, really, the Hulk? You get some varieties, they just don't like it. It's like if you're photographing a Zagi or yellowfish for the photo show, don't leave them unattended. We usually try and photograph fish that we know are going to be a bit leapy in the pond, don't we? So if they do come out the bowl, they're straight back in the pond. May cause you issues with the reflection, but if you use an umbrella or something over the pond, it's a lot safer for the fish in terms of if they do decide to take a leap.
If we are doing them in the bowl, if we make sure there's multiple people around the bowl, so it can't get out whatsoever.
We have got some koi socks. If you pass one of them down, please, Ben. So these koi socks, they're not listed on the website. I'll get them listed up as soon as I can. These aren't waterproof, and the idea of these koi socks is that you get the fish, place it in your photographing bowl with just a little bit of sedate, leave the fish in the net, and it'll just slow it down a little bit, so you haven't got that fear of it leaping out when it comes out of the net. So, and that you could use that size sock on a big fish. So you will get wet feet, wet legs using them, but it keeps the fish a lot safer.
The wet shop floor as well, bends them out.
So if you're in the shop and you're looking for koi socks, ask the guys to show you the difference between a waterproof one and non-waterproof one, and what you'd use it for. In terms of if you've got a big fish in a small bowl and you're worried about it jumping, that's a much safer alternative to moving them.
Waterproof one's great for putting water in the bowl as well.
Yeah.
Rather than trying to bucket it, it's great to get some water in the sock and just fill it with the sock.
Pass that back down. So Graham's £38 on this one. Photo shows we have got bowls in. We've got lots of small bottles as to date. Again, if you need tips or anything, come in and ask. Dex quite often got the camera out, so he'll show you his chopsticks that he uses for moving the fish around. When you're photographing the koi, it's all about getting rid of the reflection, so that all the focus is on the fish itself. And if you put that photo in front of the judge and there's no reflection in the water except the fish, the only thing he can look at is the fish. Yeah. If you've got clouds in the background, it just distracts you slightly.
Lot of space looking back at you.
Yeah. So David Hartley has got £40. Did you see that one that Martin sent in last week? Of one of his fish, and it was a video, but right at the start of the video it looked like there was a ghost in the corner, and it looked really like a proper ghost, white one with two black eyes, and it was actually reflection. As the video started, you see the clouds move over. They're really good. Talking of ghosts. Yeah. So David at £40. I'm going to end this one. Is everybody all done now? Graham's still going at 42. I should wait for them thumbs before I start to end.
I need to sneeze, but I don't want to set the dogs off.
Look at the light. Steve's gone £44. It's a nice pattern on that fish. It's really easy on the eye, and it's a lovely fish. In terms of like just the way your eye sees it, it's pretty good. It looked good through a window as well. I think if you had a window.
What I like about Kikos as well is you can get so many different styles of Kikos.
Yeah.
So you can get the ones with quite a bit of Benny, ones with step Benny, and then you just get the regular Kikos without any Benny, which I think we do have one as well in the auction.
Yeah, so there we go. So how many got? Is this the last one? We're starting to thin down a little bit now. Oh, you'll see a different style one next. So yeah, so £45 with David. Steve, are you all done? Graham's finished. Just wait for Steve to come back. I noticed the one that's coming up next. I noticed really stood out in the video in terms of like quality. Yeah, it's fantastic. So David at 45. We're just waiting on Steve. Steve's finished. Thank you, Steve. So I'm going to say go once, twice, 3 times, and that one's yours, David. Thank you very much.
So the bin has opened for £35 with Oscar.
Look at that. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. We had one a few weeks ago, this style, and there was just 2 bits of red in each fin. But that white, the Shiroji is on the head. It's just wow, just stand out. Imagine that coming out of the darkness of the pond to greet you. And that white line down the middle of the backbone is something else as well. I don't think this fish is going to change too much. I think if anything, the darkness, the blackness may fade out a little bit. It may go gunmetal grey, but I don't think the Sumi is going to overrun the head. I think you would have seen it by now, or you'd have seen glimpses of it. Of course, it's never a guarantee. If you look at the fish as well, if that was in a window pond, below the lateral line, it's got a white belly as well. So it's an awesome koi. That is a very, very good quality. I'm going to say it, Kiko, Kikokuru. Yeah, Kikokuru. You don't pronounce the U in Japanese. But this is, what a fish. Rob's onto this one. He's seen this one. He likes this one at £50. These are the type of fish for the photo show. So unique in the makeup. Really, really good. Hello, Charlie. So, Oscar's gone 55. First one up there was Oscar, 55. Different, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
It's almost, I don't know. And sometimes when you see these black and white koi, they can look a bit like killer whales.
Orcas, yeah.
Orcas, yeah.
Yeah.
But this one, it's metallic. It's just a little bit shinier than the Kumunru that look like orcas. But it's an incredible fish. I think it's got quite a long head as well, which is, it's got quite a long body line in terms of growth.
Yeah, the frames there for its growing.
So 17 centimetres. Let's see where we are with the bidding. Take my eyes off it. It's with Oscar at 65. Yeah, incredible koi. This one spot, as soon as I saw the video that Deck had put up on the Koi Auction House, this one caught my eye straight away out the ball. So Rob's just gone 70. Graham, you just keep missing out there. It's with Rob at 70. Of course, this is why we always say just let us know when you finish bidding, just to make sure that everybody has finished. Graham, there we go. Graham's gone 70. Oh no, he hasn't.
With Robert,
It's still with Robert 70. First bid in. Oscar's finished. Thank you for that, Oscar. Heidi's finished. Thank you, Heidi.
Graham's gone 75.
There we go. It's the bids with Graham at 75.
I'd love to see that up like 50 centimetres.
Yeah.
To see how.
Yeah.
Rob's give us a thumbs
Rob's
up.
finished. Thank you, Rob. So Graham at £75. Is there anybody else? We'll just let that video play to the end. One more time. Fish like this don't come around every week. There we go.
Go for the stash funds.
Yeah. Oh, Mick's jumped in at £77. Rob's back in at 76. He tried to get it for £1. It's with Mick at 77. So yeah, it's always it's not a worrying time for me when I go away, but I know that fish that I've got my eye on in the ponds will probably be gone by the time I get back. So I think they take great delight in he's gone. Let's go and have a look. 78 with Graham. Rob's finished. So Graham with 78. We'll just wait for Mick. Of course, we've got thousands. We've got hundreds and hundreds of koi due to be released over the next week or so. I think the last shipment, there was 1,400 koi arrived at Elite Koi. So lots and lots of fish. Plenty to choose from for the rest of the season. Got some tanchos which will be coming out.
And you mean achievers as well?
Yeah.
Stand there.
Yeah. So I think in terms of the way it's going to work is the deck will top up Pond 12 for people to buy from or to come and select from. The what's in Pond 12 now will be inside the shop. Pond 9's now released. The Yamanaka Oya Koi, some cracking fish in there. So Mick's got it at £80. See if Graham's finished. It's with Mick at £80. Remember to put the 26th in your diaries. If you Graham's gone 82. We've got a premiere in just 5 minutes away from the shop here. So if anybody wants to come stay over, get booked in there. We're going to be doing a barbecue on the afternoon stroke evening, and then we'll have a bit of a show party. It was fantastic last year. I'm really looking forward to this one. Last year we got the cards out. Mick was the only person who managed to turn 9 cards successfully, and he won himself a Black Magic, which was really good. So Graham's finished. Thank you, Graham's, with Mick at 85. Are you all done? All done. I'm going to say going once, twice, 3 times. That one's yours, Mick. Thank you.
I wonder why you was typing.
I was
I
saying,
know.
you're going to need the Tipex.
I should have put the hammer down first, really, shouldn't I? But,
I nearly said, well, put a bid in just so we have to change that.
that's a Kagani Achiever. So it's this is a metallic Achiever. Kagani actually translates to gold. So a gold Achiever. It's slightly it's got like ochre reddish colour to it, hasn't it? But Kagani Achievers, of course, are metallic. And you can see that from the Petzl fins, the solid in nature.
So no bids on this one.
No bids. So let's start this one at £1. It's 18 centimetres from Marahuo. Will come with its own certificate, of course. Pretty unique koi. It's got a nice pattern on it. It's got a good lustre. So metallic koi, of course, the lustre is the shine that is showing you. And that really does stand out on this one. It's got a good lustre to it. He's just telling you a couple of things, the lustre. One, that it's a good quality skin, and the other one, that it's a healthy koi as well. So £1. There we go. Oscar's started at £20. These pop some size on though, don't they? As
Yeah.
well. It reminds me. You know what? It reminded me of like a Benny Ginger.
At first, I did think Benny Ginger, but the coloration, it's more of a brown instead of a Benny.
Yeah,
So I put it down as Kagani.
Gugani Achiever. Of course, it's it's fantastic. Benny Gingers are pretty popular fish now, aren't they?
Yeah.
And these we've seen a few of these from they're in Pond 3, aren't they? From Wada Koi Farm, and they're pretty standout fish. They really do look good in Pond 3. So Oscar at £20.
You seen anything on the head pattern on this one, Chris? Is there a shadow or face? Or...
Yeah, sometimes you can't you? You can see. Let's have a look. If you look at the head and the nostrils and the eyes, yeah, I can see a cat.
A cat.
Cat.
This is a cat on this.
Yeah. So the two nostrils are the eyes of the cat. You've got the nose of the cat going down. So just the grey part right at the front of the fish as you're looking at that still image. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I drink far too much seawater, but I could see a face in there. Some people see skulls. So Macaulay's saying steal at that price. It certainly is. It's £20 with Oscar. David's gone £22. So let me know in the comments if anybody else can see a face at the nose end of that koi.
Also, is there any varieties you would like to see in the auctions?
Yeah, it's a good question. Deck, of course, Deck will be selecting fish for next week's auction tomorrow, Monday.
Yeah, he's only Ponton.
Yeah.
Large Yamabuki.
I bet that's in Chris's pond before he goes. You don't need that.
That's an amazing koi. Pond 10, it's always worth popping down now and looking Pond 10. A lot of the fish in there, this is what they're capable of achieving. These are all Marahiro koi. The majority of the fish in Pond 10 are Marahiro koi as well. Awesome breeder. So Oscar at £25. I think we'll wrap this one up. Are you all done? David did come in with a bid at 22, but Oscar's got it back at 25. That's a cheap koi, that one. Even if you use it as a box filler for the shipping, £25. Steve's gone £26.
Just missed out there, David.
Yeah. So, a Japanese koi with its own identification certificate for £26, Tosai. And this is another fish. I'd love to see it back in a year's time and see the difference that it's made. These are the ones that you remember, the ones that aren't massively expensive. And then in a year's time, when you come and show me the picture of it, I kick myself for letting it go so cheap. So David's at 27. So Macaulay's asking for some vibrant red and white Goromos. And I do believe that there's some down in the Afuchi pond.
We've got some in quarantine.
Yeah, so Macaulay, Dex, make a note of that one. Might not see them next week, probably be the week after when they start to appear. Oscar's gone £30. I think the other popular one for the week after as well, Kahaku.
Yeah.
Some nice Kahaku down there. David's finished. Thank you, David. So it's with Oscar at £30. Let's get this one ended. I'm going to say going once, twice. Has Steve finished? See, Steve was
Might try Sancho as well.
bidding. Go 3 times and sold to Oscar. Well done, Oscar.
Just ignore that one, haven't
Might try what? What did he say? I can watch the video back.
No, I said I might try Sancho.
This is interesting, the next two fish. So the next one up is a Shizui, and the one after that an Azagi, but you can see similarities in both the fish. Shizui, of course, is a Deutsch version of an Azagi. Got that beautiful white nose, nice symmetry on the belly, on the red, and that beautiful sky blue colour in there as well. That's a nice, bright, young fish. 18 centimetres, toe side from Marahiro.
No bids on this one.
Steve, yeah, he just missed out there, Steve, sorry. A white shower. So David's asking for Kindai shower, which we might have a few Kindai showers kicking around.
Currently in pond 2.
Yeah, we've got a note of that one, David.
I said that when Ben was here.
No, there's been some really nice Kinman, some passed through recently.
So there we go. So Heidi's got us going at £30 on the Shizui. This is really bright. If you look at the colour for young fish, it's so strong, the red on it. Good colour in the pectoral fins. Again, with that white nose, just makes a statement. I can't see a face in that white nose.
You're white, that one. That's white.
Better get some more Humber Sea water down me.
So Anthony's gone 35.
Yeah. Shizui, they're a beautiful koi. Make a big statement in the pond as well. There's like the pastel colours on them, and you get some size on them. They look pretty impressive. I've got a big marathon Shizui in my pond. That's
it might not be in your pond when you get back.
yeah, it's
catches my eye every time.
Yeah, it's the size of it, isn't it? It's kind of like, yeah, nice fish. So Heidi's gone £38. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just writing the requests down on the notepad.
Yeah.
That's the fishing leg. That's the fishing, right? The request now.
Any other varieties anyone can think of what they'd like to see?
Mm.
I know someone was asking for a Gimri at Chagoi, so I'll put Chagoi in the list.
Yeah, Chikoi, there's some beautiful Chikoi. Some traditional Chikoi as well. There's green Chikoi, which is like the traditional colour for Chikoi. Also chocolate Chikoi. There's Kimatsuba, there's all sorts in the mix. It's a fantastic mix, as always, from Marahiro. So Heidi's at 38. Anthony's finished. Steve's there at 20. Any more on this Shizui? This is the Deutsch version. I'm just going to show you quickly what's up next. That's the scaled version, Azagi. And you can see they're from the same parents, can't you?
Yeah.
Very, very similar. Steve's gone 39. Yeah. Fruit pastel.
Fruit pastel.
Yeah, and looking at that fish, I'm thinking that I need a bag of fruit pastels.
I've got biscuits, Pringles.
Yeah. Possibly Tancho. A Tancho needs to be like a red spot. It could be a reverse. I think that's a bit of sumi there on the.
I think that's what he's asking.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, yeah. We've got some fantastic Tantos to come, Oscar. Lots in one of the ponds, which will be starting to get released next week. So I'm pretty sure that Ben and I'm pretty sure that Ben and Rob and Deck and Michael will be making a beeline for that pond once they're released to bring to you. So Heidi's £40 on the Shizui. Just waiting on Steve.
Some Tancho Sankey shower in that one.
Yeah,
well,
Tancho Sankey, Tancho Showa.
Yeah, I've already had my eye on it.
So there we go. Blue Kumunru. Yeah, Blue Kumunru. This is, of course, a Blue Kumunru is just a Kumunru, which the blue, that's where the black's waiting to come through on the skin. So they will come through as like blackfish, or when the blue develops, it will turn black on a fish. But yeah, Kumunru. There is Kumunru there, isn't there? We'll have a look. I think there might be some in the Fuji pond. We'll have a look, shall we? So Steve's finished with Heidi at £40. I'm going to say going once, twice, 3 times. There we go, Heidi. That one's yours. if it is your first time on the auctions, if I could just ask you to either message or email as your contact details, please. We will send the invoice out for you. And then if you're building the box, just let us know when you're building that. When you pay the invoice, what your intentions are. We'll get the fish settled down for you for a couple of weeks. Hello. Next up, Azagi from Marahiro, 17 centimetres. Look at that. Doesn't it look similar to the Shizui? You can see it's got the same genetics and the same kind of like style blue. The red is beautiful and bright on this one for such a young Azagi. So yeah, it looks nice. 17 centimetre. So not if they change black. Yeah, the Kumunru. If you go on to YouTube, I'm sure I did a video of the development of a Kumunru. Have a search Kumunru on the YouTube channel, Sharon, and you might find it. If not, I'll do one. So Kumunru, fascinating variety. They can change colour. They can change back as well. They can like go black and then lighten up again. Thank you, Ben. Yeah, some Macaulay, some Black Zeus, a Black Diamond kois. So really, the Black Zeus and the Black Diamond is a variety. Sorry, no, the Black Diamond, they're like the bloodlines. So Black Diamonds, it is really, it's a Deutsch Kumunru, Ginrin Deutsch Kumunru. So if you search Deutsch Kumunru, you might find more of them rather than searching for the bloodline. The bloodline is specific to the breeder. The variety is available across multiple breeders. So if you change the name that you're looking for, you might find more of them. We do have some Black Zeus, or they're not Black Zeus, but they are Ginrin Deutsch Kumunrus in Pond 1 that are there, which are worth a look for sure. Anthony's gone £20 on this one. Yeah, David likes this one. I think this one's got real potential, David. I particularly like the way how strong the red is at such an early age. It's different. I think you're going to get red popping up all the way along the body as well. So not only is it going to build underneath the koi, I think you're going to see it above on them scales as well. But very symmetrical scale pattern of the blue scales running down either side of the backbone. It's a nice koi. Nice koi. So Anthony at £20 on this one, that's a steal. 17 centimetre, yeah. I say with its own identification certificate. These are always handy. Get this fish back into the photo shows. And then what happens with the photo shows, you send the image in. Michael will then put it onto the photo show certificate. So you can actually use the photo show certificates to track the development of the koi going through. So David's gone £22. Azagi, you know, they kind of like they're becoming really, really popular again.
Yeah, you've got that one staying out, Azakari in Japan.
Yes, yeah. We'll have to get some videos of that one done and put up. So, of course, like Ben said, I purchased one. I took a gamble on one from Hosikai, and it's back in the mud pond now. Hopefully, avoiding the bears.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see that come out in the autumn. Hopefully, it's going to be good enough for a koi show, but Hosikai-san can make that decision for me. So, yeah, David wishes this can't cost £1,000. There's always something in the David. Anthony's gone £23 on this one. What's happening with the raffle, Azagi? So we're just 24. I've got a bid in the shop here, 24. David's just gone 25. The raffle, Azagi, Paul, we're just getting the just giving page set up so that all the donations for that are going to go directly to the charity. If they come in through Elite Koi, then the VAT man will take a percentage. I want it all to go to the koi. So Coy's growing on with us, and of course we'll probably raffle it when we do the event draw at the Grand Champion event. So get as much money in for that as we possibly can. Benji Coy's got some spare mountain tree lotus root. Would it be fine to bang in the bio chamber with the K1 Plus? It'd be absolutely fine. If you put it in a mushroom tray or something like that, you can always then lift it out and just chuck a bucket of water over if it needs cleaning. Where we with the bidding, Gemma's 30, Anthony's gone 32. Good questions there about the mountain tree media. As long as you can get it in submerged, it'll work pretty well. Stuff that ceramic media. We always try and lay it in trays so that we can easily get it out in one go. And like I say, if it needs a flush, just chuck a bucket of pond water over it and put it back in the filter. Good stuff. Gemma's finished. Anthony at 32. Everybody's deserted me and left. Let me just play this round again. David's finished. Thank you. Trevor's gone 34. Do love an Azagi. You know, it's another variety that's really, really grown on me over the years. And the more that I've learned about the development of them, you know, when they're young like this, they don't look like they're going to look when they're in a year's time. The development of them, they just get better and better, just like a Goshki. So Trevor's got it 34. Anthony's gone 35. £35 with Anthony. Let me hit the play button again. Yeah, particularly like the pattern on it, the way that it comes round. There's just that little break where the blue comes all the way from the middle of the head going back down. It's nice. Dave Ellis, I love a Snow Azagi. Second person to mention Snow Azagi today. Of course, the term for them is Yuki Azagi. I have got me feelers out for some David. So hopefully we'll get some towards the end of the season for sure. Trevor's gone 37. Anthony's finished. It's 37 with Trevor. All right, Simon. Yeah, love it. Love it, love it. So, Trevor, how many fish did you lose during the heron attack? Hope it wasn't too many. So 37 with Trevor. Remember, if you are worried about herons and you've got quite high fence posts or trees in the garden, you can string sea fishing line between them above head height. You don't really see them, but if it'll prevent the herons from coming in, they'll see them, and it'll prevent them from landing in the garden, then hopping up to the pond. Sometimes you can cover around the pond, but the heron will still land in the garden, then hop up to the pond. So that's a shame. He's lost 4 so far and still counting. So Anthony's finished. This one looks like it's going in your box, Trevor. £37. I'm going to play it once more. It's the last Azagi for today. There's only 2 more fish after this, so I'm going to say going once, going twice, going 3 times, and that one's yours, Trevor. Well done. Right, let me see if I can remember how to do this now. Next up, we've got another shower. You can probably see me on the screen, can you? Fiddling about with it. And there we go. This is, let me make it big. There we go, lovely shower for Marahiro again. A little bit more red skin on this one. You can see the white midway down. This is what we call a he shower because it's predominantly red. Lovely pattern. And again, it's all about the red on this fish. So I just need to see if we've got any fish. I don't believe there is. No bids on this one. So I'm going to start this one at £20. Anthony's already started us at £20. There we go. Thank you.
Just turning the music off so you can hear it.
Ah, there we go. So that's the music off. We're jamming. So I don't know what music was on it. I have my devices on silent so that I don't get any echoes back at me. So unfortunately, there's only you lot have to listen to me. I don't have to listen to myself. Shower, this is a beautiful koi. Look how bright that red is, and this is what a lot of people like when they're looking at shows, is they want that really vibrant red colour. Heidi's gone 25. With the Mahavira koi, what we're noticing, the more that we're dealing with this fish over the years, is that this red is remaining stable and it's remaining good. So sometimes the red might fade out to more of an orange colour. His Kahaku are really holding up in terms of colour, so it's looking like a pretty high quality bloodlines that he's got breeding there. They've got really good colour in them. So can you please let me know when you get them? Yeah, just let me know on that one, please, Alan. Yeah, so Trevor's just saying, the heron, unbelievable the size of the fish that it's eaten. And of course, a heron, just flip this up again, a heron, if it can't get the larger fish in his mouth, it might pet them as well. It might do them some damage. So keep an eye out for any wounds if you've had herons in the pond. The most important thing to do if you've got a heron at the pond is get the pond covered until you deal with keeping him away from the pond. Georgina's gone £30. Yeah, Jamie, can you give us a call, please? We'll get that sorted for you. That's no problem. Georgina's £30. Anthony at 30. You just missed out there. Now he's at 35. Oh, there we go. 35 with Anthony. Lots of comments coming in. It's always great to see them. I might just be getting a little bit mixed up with which ones I'm posting. Snowazagi, Alan. Yep. The Snowazagi. I know exactly which breed I'm going to go to for them. They do some beautiful fish. So where are we? Georgina's gone 37 on the shower. Love this fish again. It's got an elongated body, good body line, so it's capable of putting some muscle on to its frame. Showers traditionally a little bit shorter, but they tend to be deeper fish, and it gives an impression of power on them. So 37 with Georgina. Anthony's finished. Thank you. Let me hit the play button again. I don't know why I keep moving the pointer. £40 now with Heidi. It's got quite a pleasing pattern, that one, hasn't it? The way the sumi comes down one side, then on the other, and then down towards the tail. Really nice koi. 20 centimetres. I don't know if I've said the size of it. Yeah, top shower. Mick loves these showers. Matt's gone 40. He's just behind Heidi's at 40. First one in over on YouTube. Only one more to go after this, folks. This is the last shower for today. 20 centimetres. Looking at that fish, it's giving an impression of size. That's that good body line on it. Imagine getting some muscle packed on that fish. Good food, good water. That's all they need. Did mention earlier, if your fish are starting to really pack together now when you're feeding them, get some easy mix or easy Takazumi Easy to mix in with your food. And Takazumi Easy is sinking food, so it'll split the shoal up when they all pile in for the food. If you put in, say, 25% of Easy through it, obviously 25% of the food will sink and it splits the shoal up, so prevents you getting damage on the pec fins and the dorsal fins when they're all piling into each other. Heidi's gone 45. Yeah, Macaulay, absolutely, he's bang on. Fed with good food, good water. This show is going to be a monster for sure. It's a beautiful koi. That colour on it is so intense. And again, yeah, something special about Maruhiro showers. We proved that when we did the grow out, going back 18 months now. And these fish, they kind of like, within the 3 months, they put something like an average of 10 centimeters on per fish. And when they came out, the quality was even better than when they went in. And that's through that heavy feeding regime and the heat and everything, and they retain the quality really well. So Georgina's finished. Heidi's at 45. I'm going to end this one pretty soon, folks. If you're all done, let me know. Just going to let it play to the end with Heidi at 45. An absolute shop full of people. Can we do another shower grow out? Of course we will, Sharon. The grow outs again as we get towards the height of the summer, then we'll start looking at grow outs. But if you want a shower grow out, I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot of other people interested in that as well. So Steve's gone £46 on this one. Of course, the ideal time for me to do the grow out is over the colder months, so we can keep them fish warm and use that excuse to keep the feed going in. By the time the spring comes, then you're going to have a much more robust koi going into the following winter. So we do the hard work on them, and again through the winter, it's us that take the risk with the fish with the grow out. So you're not really risking much. Heidi's gone 48. $48 with Heidi. I like this one. This is my type of shower. I can just see that in my own pond. That pattern is really good. It's got big, wide body as well. It's screaming out to me that this one is capable of putting some size on. 20 centimeters at the moment, towards the larger size of the tosi in the pond. So it's already showing us that it's capable of some growth. So Heidi, £48. I'm going to say, I'll just wait to see if Steve's finished. Thank you. I'm going to say go with once, twice, 3 times. And that one's yours, Heidi. Thank you very much. I love that name, Heidi's Paws and Fins. That one there. Right, so we've got one more to go. See if I can. Yes. Sounded dead confident there. Can I manage? And there we go. Last one is a Macasio, and this is a scaled fish. I've got to turn the music off somehow. Let me know, is the music gone, folks? Have I turned it off? Macassiogan, Maruhiro toe size 17 centimeters. Again, Macassiogan is a golden coloured koi. You don't get much more golden than that metallic koi. Yeah, what a fish. It is what it is. It's a wagoi fish. A wagoi fish is a koi with just regular scales. That's what we term a koi with regular scales. So the one earlier in the auction was the Deutz one. That was a smooth koi with just irregular big scales on it. A wagoi koi is this one here. Let's put that on there. I need to see if we've got any bids on it. So no bids. So there we go. We have now Heidi's gone. Anthony's gone 25 first on Facebook. Heidi came in at 20 on YouTube, just slightly behind Anthony. Yeah, please, the music's gone. 17 centimetre koi. This fish is what it is. It's just going to grow. Good food, good water, the usual rules, and just enjoy it. It is a single coloured koi. What you see is what's there. I'm just trying to see if there's a slight shade of pattern underneath the skin. I don't think there is. I think that could be just because it's a young fish. And even where you're looking at the head there, where it looks a little bit darker, that's because on a young fish, the skin is quite thin on the heads. It's got to thicken as the fish matures. and that could well be the skull that you can see just underneath the skin there. So Heidi's gone £30. I love a single coloured koi. I think everybody who comes to my pond, probably the first fish that's spotted is the big benigoi, big single coloured benigoi ginrin fish. I call it the giant goldfish, but its presence is unmistakable, even amongst the big shows and the expensive sankies and that. In there, the benigoi just outshines them, and it's because of that single colour. It's absolutely perfect. So this Macassiogan is £30 with Heidi. This is the last one today, folks. We've been going for 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's been a long stream, but yeah, I was going to do another tree. We've got Ben's plaque to do one more at the end of this. Do they tend to go more black as they grow? It depends on the genes of the fish. It's a tough one to answer that. I mean, when I'm looking at that on the still image, let me see if I can pause it. Just wait for that to go off, and I'm going to pause this image. So when I'm looking down the still image, when I'm looking down the right hand side of that fish, I can see a bit of shadowing underneath there. Now, whether that's just because it's a young fish, but if it's shadowing, then I would suspect that, yeah, there may be underlying sumi under there which could come through. For me to say that the black wouldn't come through on any fish it's not really a true statement, because it can always come through. It's a dominant colour. On this one, I would think, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a bit of sumi does come through. You can see it just on that side there. So where we see that effect on a Chugoi, let's say, the Chugoi's name would then change to Charotsori, and a Charotsori is a pretty rare fish indeed. So it's not always a bad thing. It could be that you're just changing the variety slightly in the fish. And the other things that affect black coming through, shimmies and things like that, could be water quality, it could be genetics, all that type of thing. It looks like when he couldn't identify this pond at all. Yeah, they are. The colour, and the colour will enrich, so it'll become an even more golden colour. So yeah, we've got down as Macassiogan, pretty similar to a Kimatsuba, but the Kimatsuba has got the black in the scales, hasn't it? So there we go, £35 with Anthony. Is there any more? This is the last one today, folks, and then we're going to do one of Ben's plaques quick. I'm going to say going once, going twice, going 3 times, and that one's yours, Anthony. Well done. Oh, Steve, you just missed out again. There we go. Let me put that down. So shall we do another one of the Father's Day Dad's plaques? How many of these we got?
A couple more.
So the last one.
My screen doesn't show me.
Yeah. So this one.
I'm not touching buttons. Next busy bowling fish.
You
serving on the
you watch this. There we go. Look.
Oh, there we are somewhere.
So here we go. Same again, folks. I'll do this Dutch style. I'm going to start at 50 and then drop it. This is ideal for Father's Day. I'll let Ben talk about it. Whoever wants it, the first one to put mine in the comments box and send it through, that will be yours for the price that's displayed on the screen once I display the price. There we go.
There we go. We started. So we have, again, one of the Father's Day Dad's Pond plaques. These are made out of solid granite, fully engraved and hand painted. These plaques, fully weatherproof, can be left outside all year round. No need to bring them in winter, repaint, revarnish, anything like that. They are made to last, the same way as we make our memorials and headstones. So all the materials used are suitable for outdoor use all year round on those.
There we go. Drop to 45. Yeah, ideal gifts these, aren't they?
Yeah, a few kids in the shop now.
Impervious to pain. What's the shipping for the plaque? The shipping will be $9.50. We'll get it well wrapped up and that, and it'll come by APC. So $9.50 for the shipping. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you are an Elite Koi Club member, we've got 5% discount.
5% on,
So
on
there
all
you go.
the
So
packs as well, yeah.
5% discount if you are an Elite Koi Club member as well.
Yeah, they come pre-drilled, ready for wall mounting as well.
So there we go. They're down at £40 now. £40. Ideal gifts. They're impervious to pain, these plaques. If you do want to see any of the other plaques, head over to the website, search plaque in the search bar, and you'll be brought up to the collection page. This is an example of the work that Ben can do.
Where are we?
That
way.
one there.
There we go.
So that one. No, you're in there.
In that one.
Yeah. So Will put this image onto the WhatsApp group and asked for captions, please. And then Rob got hold of the image and he's put my face on the front of it. And there's Tracy chasing me down the street with a broom, and I've got a bag of koi in my hand. This is the detail that Ben can put into these personalised
You've
plaques.
got that one, have you?
So if you've got anything special that you want to do, contact Ben. You can either contact him through us or contact him directly. If you're an Elite Koi Club member, you will get 5% off the plaques as well. It does some beautiful things. I haven't got any geisha girls here, have I, at the moment?
No, I think you've took them all.
Yeah, I've took my geisha girls home, but they're amazing things. Ideal gifts. So, here we go. There's a big drop, £35. First person's put mine in, gets it. So at £35.
So we can bespoke these. We do sometimes do these rather than Dad's. We have Michael's Pond, Chris's Pond.
Yeah.
We can have names on them, fully customable.
Yeah, we did that one for Cyprus Insights for the cat sanctuary.
Yes.
And that the person that won that, they opted to have the two cats' names put on instead of the house number. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, there we go. So
mine in the shop.
There's a mine in the shop. So that one's finished. So shall we do another one?
There's one left.
There's one left. Let me know, folks, if you want one doing. Likewise, Will's just put the best plaques by a country mile. Absolutely stunning. Remember, if you want to see the wire trees, head over to the website as well. Just search wire trees. I've got a few more to get on when I get 2 minutes. So I'll get them put on for you.
Can't hang around. You've got 3 minutes before TikTok.
Yeah, I've got to go. So, okie dokie.
Makeup.
If anybody does want one of them plaques, let me know as soon as possible. And we'll do them at that price at £35 for you. Right, thank you ever so much, everybody. If you want to join us on TikTok, head over, search The Only Way is Koi, and then you can get your koi goods, dry goods in there, special deals. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.
Bye.